All right. This tutorial will help you with your Table 1 assignment memo. We are going to specifically talk about right here on the directions, step 13 and 14. Okay, just those two steps will be done in this tutorial. So if you make your way back to your Word document, and your Word document may not look like mine, okay? You might have done some other additional steps and the merging and all that's been done. Okay, that has not been done on this document. I'm going to only talk about steps, again, 13 and 14. So step number 13 is, if you want to read along, insert a formula at the bottom of the budgeted column to add up the numbers. Format this number to have a dollar sign with 0 decimal places. And so on your Word document, right here is where you want to place your cursor. Okay. We want to add up these numbers, $1,245,000 down here to 75,000. Okay. And so what we will actually do is come up here to the table layout tab. There's table design. This is the table layout tab. And you're going to make your way down here to the formula button, that FX one. And there's already a formula in the box there. So this formula would be to add up, that's what sum means, to add up or sum the numbers above your cursor. So if your cursor is down here, these are the numbers that you want to add up. If the numbers were to the left, then you would change the word above to left. But we do want to add up the numbers above our cursor. The last part of that direction says to change the number format to be a dollar sign with 0 decimal places. Here is the dollar sign format. It is the only one you have. Unfortunately, it has 2 decimal places. So there's a couple of ways you can approach this. You're going to pick that. I'm just going to say okay. And when I look at my number down here, it says 2,885,500 with the 2 decimal places. If I just put my cursor after that last 0 and I do delete and delete, oopsie daisy, it took the whole number off. So I might choose to put it in between the 2 zeros there and do a delete. That took care of 1 0, delete a decimal point, and then delete another 0. And now I have a number that meets the requirements. Has a dollar sign and it doesn't have any decimal places. Okay. And so that's how you put the formula in for step number, what was that, 13. Okay. 14 is very similar. This time you're going to insert a formula at the bottom of the actual column and average the numbers. Format it to have a dollar sign with 2 decimal places. So now I'm right here. I'm above the word average, below the 65,000. So I'm going to go back to my formula button, and they always give me the sum above or some formula like that. I don't want that. I'm going to take out that entire formula, replace it with an equal sign. And then I'm going to look through the functions here and find the one that does average. And there it is. It's the third one down. Now, in the parentheses, I have to put a direction. Do I want to average the numbers? Remember, here's my cursor. Above my cursor, do I want to average to the left? Do I want to average below my cursor or to the right? You're right. You want to average above. So you type above. It doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase, just make sure you spell it correctly. Change the number format to the dollar sign. If you wanted to, you could actually come into this number format and delete the decimal places, the 00 in the decimal place, and then click OK, and then it will give you the number that you want, and you don't have to do it from there. Okay, so that takes care of steps 13 and step 14.